question is about complex numbers. The complex number u is defined by a must be positive, expressed in the form, so we have to somehow get rid of I in the denominator. We do that by multiplying both parts of the fraction by the complex conjugate of the denominator. So almost exactly the same, but if this is plus, v is minus. If it's minus, v is plus. So that's the complex conjugate. We multiply root 2 times 1, we get root 2 times minus 2i, minus 2 root 2i, minus a root 2i times 1, and minus a root 2i times minus 2i plus 2a root 2i squared. In the denominator, 1 times 1, 1 times minus 2i, 2i times 1, 2i times minus 2i minus 4i squared. If we're doing it right, something will cancel out in the denominator because this is the difference of two squares. And now we use the fact that I squared is minus 1, so this is minus 1, that's why we have minus here, and this is minus 1, that's why we have plus. And as you can see, there is no more I in the denominator, it's just 5. Now for the real part, root 2 minus 2a root 2, and for the imaginary part, minus 2 root 2 minus a root 2. And we get the final answer in x plus iy form. The next part is to replace the a with 3. The a is 3, so we replace the a with 3, and we simplify. This is 6, and root 2 minus 6 root 2 is like a minus 6a. We get minus 5a, so minus 5 root 2, and we have minus 5 root 2 also here. And we divide the 5, we get minus root 2i in Cartesian form. Now to use the exponential form, just draw first the Argand diagram. The real part minus root 2, the imaginary part minus root 2. So this is the complex number. To find the modulus or the r, we use Pythagoras. Root 2, it's actually an isosceles right angle triangle, so the hypotenuse is, I just use Pythagoras, we get 2. And of course the angle must be 45 degrees because it's isosceles right angled, or you can just use inverse tangent to get pi over 4 or 45 degrees. Okay, we have to use radians, so pi over 4. So to find the u, well, we know that this angle is pi over 4. This is 90 degrees, so pi over 2. So that means the total angle is 3 pi over 4, but the direction is clockwise, so we have to use negative. So negative 3 over 4 pi. That's the final answer in exponential form. Now using your answer, find the two square roots of u. So the square root of u means u to the power of 1/2. So this is u in exponential form to the power of 1/2. So the 2 is to the power of 1/2, and this is also to the power of 1/2. 2 to the power of 1/2 is the square root of 2. And when you have power to a power, you multiply the powers, so you have minus 3 over 8 here. So this is the first root. Now just draw the first root, it's going to be somewhere around here. So if we're taking square roots, the other root must be pi degrees apart from the other root. So this must be 180 degrees, or I mean pi radians apart. So pi radians are 180 degrees. So if the first root is minus 3 over 8 pi, the other root must be 5 over 8 pi. Okay, that's the rule for all square roots. If one root is wherever it is, the other root must be 180 degrees apart. Okay, but we use radians, so pi radians. So therefore the answers are with the minus 3 over 8 and the 5 over 8 pi. Alright, I'll see you again next time.